am back with another react here regarding this whole Sharp and DJ Academics beef that's been going on. First of all, I just want to say I'm probably not going to make too much more content regarding Sharp. I kind of just feel like that he's the kind of person he's not going to change his ways, but I am going to sit here and critique some things that he said regarding DJ Academics and regarding, WAC 100. And I'm not going to address anything he was saying about Lil Kelpie and something that he was saying in the beginning about Lil Kelpie, which we just went completely over that because this whole thing about the disrespect of pimps and all that kind of stuff, I don't know what that's about. I think that's him backpedaling. He's definitely backpedaling when he keeps going back to that shit. He keeps backpedaling. So we're just going to talk about what he's saying regarding the people who actually matter in the entertainment industry, people like DJ Academics and people like WAP 100 and whoever else he mentions. We're just going to talk about people who actually matter. We're not going to talk about no fucking pimps. So, okay.
I didn't know Kelby disrespected Sinful. If he said anything about him, he need to watch his fucking mouth. Man, these kids is fucking crazy these days. For real. Kids are disrespectful, man. Anything for clout, right? Anything.
There we go with that clout word again. Anything for clout.
I actually been busy, man. I actually been moving, trying to be productive for me. People say, Sharp, where you been? You know, I've seen some of these things, and to be real, I've been living. I mean, shit, what am I supposed to do? And come address it when I feel like it's necessary. Motherfuckers know what time it is, man.
It's gonna kind of be a little bit hard for me to do this review and reaction to Sharp's latest live because I feel like I'm kind of done talking about him, and I feel like there's a conversation that's going on right now, and I'm needing to say what I think because there's a conversation that's going on in Miami, Florida right now regarding talking about what it was like to be on this Jocelyn show. A friend of mine, they're wanting to talk about this and they want to go into pimps and hustlers and what's it like to work in a strip club and just etc. The whole underground, world that you run into in your late teens, early 20s, and how, pimps are a part of that and all that kind of stuff. So this is probably going to be my last reaction on this guy, but I'm going to do it anyway because I feel like he's a person that needs to be trained. That's his issue now. He's a person that needs to be trained. He really is. So we're gonna continue with the reaction. But anyway, okay.
Like, let's not even play no games. Ain't nobody ever bowed down like no bitch. Ain't nobody ever bowed down like no hoe. Niggas know what it is with me, man. Straight up, period, point blank. And we keep that shit moving.
And if you knew what it was with the people in the entertainment industry, you would stop mother effing disrespecting them. And you would try to be cool with the ones who vibe with you and stay away from the ones who aren't fucking vibing with you, such as DJ Academics. which, by the way, is what most people in the entertainment industry do, considering the fact that, I was out there in LA for over a year when I was 19 years old. And I went to a couple classes, went to a couple workshops for acting. I did do that. Yep. And also attended the LA Film School for a few months before I was pretty much ran out of money because of some shit that went down with my parents. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. What I'm talking about is the fact that this is a person, this is what we have here, ladies and gentlemen, a person with a lot of potential who's from the streets, who has no kind of training. I don't doubt that this man did not go to college. I don't doubt that. I also don't doubt that it's iffy whether or not he finished high school. That's very iffy. However, he needs to really sharpen his mind. He needs to become his actual name. He really does. I think that Sharp, the whole pimp thing, no, Sharp the man. You need to become Sharp the man. This whole pimp thing, DJ Akademiks, I don't really mess with DJ Akademiks like that. I don't really care. Like, I don't even listen to his content like that. But this guy, you have more of a look than DJ Akademiks. I don't know about you having more of a presence than DJ Akademiks. I don't know about that. You definitely have him when it comes to looks. I don't know about as far as presence is concerned. But Sharp, what makes it so crazy is Sharp could have a bigger presence than DJ Akademiks if he would play his fucking cards right. He could have a bigger presence than DJ Akademiks, or the same amount of presence as DJ Akademiks. This man is fucking ridiculous.
We keep that shit moving, man.
Here he goes.
Now, short and sweet. I hear that Akademiks say, Sharp, you can come out to New Jersey. I heard him and Wack. I finally got to catch up with the lunch table banter, man. It goes down. I really don't be having time for this shit. I'm being real with you, like, to just keep the shit going and just back and forth, man. If a nigga got a problem with you and he got something to say to you, he would have came and addressed this shit. I don't know what the fuck be going on with all this extra shit that goes on behind the scenes. But Sharp's not with it.
Now he's speaking as if he is not entered into Hollywood. When you got your ass on no jumper, sir, you enter into a new world. This is not the streets. This is podcasting. This is journalism. This is the use of elements such as HTML codes, XML codes, softwares, OBS, other elements of journalism, journalistic pleasure, entertainment. That's what you enter into. And also, the biggest element that he's entered into here, entrepreneurship. People who are fucking entrepreneurs who spend their spare time however the fuck they want. People like Wack 100. Because let's be honest, everybody in the music industry is an entrepreneur, whether they're the star of the show or the people who are making up the fucking star. Period. Everybody is an entrepreneur. You come over here from 18 years of pimping women, and let me tell you something, sir, nobody cares about that. You have a voice, you know what I'm saying? You have a character. He's got the suave. He's got the, you know what I'm saying? He's got the elements of greatness, but he's one to walk around shitting on everybody and making it seem like, oh, I'm still going to get mine. No. People have friendships. People have relationships. That what you've built with that relationship that he's built with No Jumper, with Adam 22, you can be building that same relationship with other people. This, in my opinion, is going to test whether or not Sharp really loves podcasting, whether or not he really loves speaking to people. Because if you've been speaking to women derogatory for 18 years, don't cut out your character. But guess what? Cut that shit out. Don't cut out your character, but you might want to cut that out of your character. You can't just go around just talking shit to people and just being crazy to people. Come on, man. You cannot do that. You got to know you can't do that. from the moment I saw DJ Academics, I kind of thought that he was not anyone that would be vibing with someone like Sharp any damn way. Like, I really can't see them like vibing like that. Like, I really can't see that. You know, they might come to some common ground, but definitely not going to be buddies. You know, you got to go with the people who are vibing with you, and you can't go around just disrespecting people. If you know that this person is somebody that I'm not going to be vibing with, just leave them alone. Treat them like a human being, say hello, and keep freaking stepping. Because this is not the game. This is the game, but it's not what he refers to as the game. That is not what this is at all. For one moment, that's not what you stepped into back on Mark Lathan's soft white underbelly back in 2020. You did not step into that. That's not what you stepped into. This is the game in a whole different way. This is a new arena. And he needs to fucking adapt. Period.
And half the real niggas in the world already know what that shit, man. Ain't nobody about to sit there and be with that shit. Now, nigga wants me in New Jersey. This is what I hear. Sharp takes New Jersey. Sharp get out to New Jersey. Show some New Jersey love. Fuck with some of the real ones that actually move around that city. We turn the fuck up. We get the interview. I'm with all of that.
And take care not to get into it with nobody while you're out in New Jersey, while you're out in Jersey City. He should go out there on a positive note and come back on a positive note. You don't have to be mean to people to get your respect out of people. If anything, that's how you begin to earn disrespect from people. If you think that it's almost like Sharp needs security. It really is. It's almost like he just needs to just go around with security. Like, if you think that everybody's going to disrespect you, then you don't need to be famous. You don't need to have no recognition. If you think that everybody's, because here's the thing, the only way you're going to be famous in that regard, sir, is if you have a bunch of security and you know who's around you at all times. And ain't nobody getting that kind of celebrity treatment unless they like Bruno Mars, you know, like freaking Ludacris, you know, freaking what's the big country star? No, not even him. No, Chris Brown. You know, I can sit here and name like 15 celebrities who are actually real celebrities who have worked in entertainment, whether they're actors or singers or football players or baseball players. Which more so actors and singers and people of that nature need more of security than somebody who plays football or baseball. But anyway, I'm just saying this guy has so much potential. I just have to speak on this guy, but I think I'm gonna make this my last video about him because, like I said, he's a person that needs training, and it shows every time he starts talking. It shows. So, and you know, everybody can see that. Everyone can see that, and that's what everybody can see that, bro. Everybody can see that.
I think it's dope. Okay, let's sit down. But I need some bread, church. I need some bread, homie.
This is another thing that I feel like with Sharp is something that is going to cheapen his value. Every time he's talking about, he was saying this with WAC 100 on Clubhouse. Every time he starts talking about money, these people who have been in the entertainment industry, these folks have been in the entertainment industry. These people know how to do deals. You know, I heard him mention Stevie J when he was speaking to Blueface Barbie. Maybe he really does need to meet Stevie J, because Stevie J could teach you something about doing deals. And the last thing that you mentioned is money. That's the last thing. If you wanted to go out there to New Jersey to DJ Academics on a deal, you should have hired somebody. You should hire somebody to get 15%, 10 to 15% to get you out there with an interview. Since you want star treatment like you're Bruno Mars, like you're one of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, or the real house husbands, the real husbands of Hollywood, Nick Cannon. Since you want to act like you're one of those people, you're going to need to get that type of team. So you need somebody to negotiate with someone from DJ Academics' team or someone from Spotify. You guys could have did it on Spotify. Could have been Sharp and DJ Academics on Spotify. Could have been as a deal. I know Kenya Moore does not do any interviews without getting paid because she works out deals for interviews. She never talks about money. And a whole host of celebrities who, they get paid for interviews. That's like some celebrity time type of shit, getting paid for interviews. But if you want to go that route, even though Sharp isn't that big yet, if he will want to go that route to start talking about getting paid for interviews, just because of the little bit of fame he does have now, he can get paid for interviews. However, that's the situation. Since he's talking about somebody like DJ Academics, he needs to have someone there to negotiate that, to write up an actual contract. And he might want to have a list of questions that him and DJ Academics cannot go over. He might want to have a list of things that he won't be talking about. Like, this guy really does need like a PR person. They were saying the other day on the Jason Lee show, I read some comments and people were saying that Blac Chyna should start her own PR firm because she knows how to control the narrative. And she has very well control, even with all the crazy news coverage. Blac Chyna has really covered the ground of controlling the narrative, what she wants people to see. She's really good at that. Yeah, this man needs to learn how to do that. If you want that type of respect, even though you're not that big of a celebrity, you're going to have to pay some money to get that type of time. Because Blac Chyna is loaded. She's loaded. Her and Amber Rose, they are fucking loaded. And I'm going to tell you right now, they have controlled the narrative. Well, more so, I don't know about Amber Rose. She let anything get said about her. But Blac Chyna has really controlled the narrative that's out there about her. She's really controlled. So if you want that kind of power, then you're going to have to be able to control the narrative. And the first thing that he's going to have to do is going to have to consult with a entertainment lawyer that deals with deals such as that, where you're getting paid to do interviews. An entertainment lawyer, somebody who knows entertainment law, since he does have a name, Sharp, he is a name now. Now, he's not a big name in lights, but he is at the place to where he could work something out with the entertainment lawyer for him to get negotiations and deals for interviews. He is at that point, and that's going to cost him some money. So,
not hungry for content, dog. I'm not. And to be real with you, when you sit down with me, I'm probably going to be the best numbers that you do in a while. And that's no diss. That's just facts. I'm the best numbers that you're going to do in a while, baby. I'm just spitting facts here. Your people can dislike me. My people can dislike you. Fans to fans, they rumble, all that extra shit. That shit don't even matter. Business is business. Business is business, homie. I don't mind coming up there making content. That's cool. I'm with all that shit. First thing smoking. But we gotta play this out. I'm gonna be real with you. And I even said this for the Brittany Renner situation, like before I even met Baby, for real. We could never agree on the terms of the bread. I know what shit's gonna make. I might be new to podcasting. I get that shit, but I know what numbers do. And it's gotta make sense to me too, homie. I would love to come up there. I would love to, homie.
Everything that I just said, he just said something right now. Everything he just said, it's like backpedaling from everything I just said. Brittany Renner is a known figure. Of course, people are paying her for podcasting. You think Brittany Renner doesn't know anything about entertainment law? You think she doesn't have an entertainment lawyer? You think she has never worked with anybody in a PR firm before regarding, how she looks? She wrote a book. Brittany Renner wrote a freaking book. And if I'm not mistaken, she went to USC, and I think she has a bachelor's degree. I'm not sure if it's in liberal arts or if it's just, something such as information technology or something in that. She has a degree and she wrote a book. Of course, she's doing deals for talking to Fresh and Fit podcast. Of course, that was a deal on the table. And she was famous before Fresh and Fit podcast. She had money before Fresh and Fit podcast. She was already in the public eye for some basketball player. Am I crazy here? Like, I know who Brittany Renner is. I didn't keep up with her. And I know who she is. She's a fake ass, a knockoff Amber Rose. So, I'm an Amber Rose lover. Okay, I love Amber Rose. I do. I absolutely. So I have to say. But Brittany Renner basically is like the new Amber Rose. That's basically what she's like. So, are you for real? Like, that woman has been on the scene. She's been on the scene. Brittany Renner has been on the scene, I believe, since this is 2023. I want to say Brittany Renner has been on the scene since 2017, 2016 maybe. And she came on the scene with a very famous basketball player that she was with. And then she was with another basketball player. And she, she's just that girl. She's an it girl. The black guys who look like my brothers love her. Okay. Actually, she kind of looks like my sister-in-law, Brittany Renner. She actually do. She kind of favor her. She like they look like they could be sisters. She's Italian and German and African American. And her and Brittany Renner, my sister-in-law and Brittany Renner look like they could be related. They do. They look like they could be sisters. But let's get back to this rant that Sharp decided to put on YouTube.
I'm on the way, but some bread's got to come into play. Some bread's got to come into play. It ain't about being no bigger star. This ain't about nothing. This is business. I don't need him. I don't need him. Hey.
And that's the thing about it. When you're always talking about podcasting, when you're wanting to, that's what a lawyer, an entertainment lawyer could give you advice about. That's what a PR person could give him advice about. Sharp is a person that plays this role to me as if being a pimp for 18 years taught him about life. No, it taught you about the underground world. You don't know anything about PR. You don't know anything about being a lawyer or having a lawyer. You don't know anything about that. And he could learn things about that. He's in that sphere now. He's in that circle now. He's been invited in by Adam 22. He simply invited you in. It's up to you to figure the game out, because obviously Adam 22 is not spending too much game to Sharp. I will say that. He's giving him a check. He's 1099ing it out of there. However, he's not really giving you any game about what's really going on out here. And I do believe Sharp when he said that he eats pretty much what he does there. He does not eat unless he does what he does and the numbers do what they do. I do believe that. I think that's how it is over there. No shade to Adam 22, but it's like you really I feel like Sharp is such a star. If he could just break out of the mold of some things, he could be bigger. He could be, I'm talking Drink Champs. I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking that kind of level. I'm talking like Drink Champs, that kind of level. The Sharp Tank could be the ongoing opponent of like Drink Champs. I know y'all know how big Drink Champs is. I know a lot of people watch Drink Champs. Y'all freaking know how big Drink Champs is. Yeah, the Sharp Tank could be the opponent to Drink Champs, just like Walmart is the opponent to Target, vice versa. Yeah, that's the kind of potential that Sharp has. But he's so busy disrespecting everybody and got this pimp. Nobody, stop. You can use that to insert that attitude into getting the bag, but sitting up talking about money all the time and trying to suck the entertainment out of everything, like, stop. That's not gonna work, buddy. It's not gonna, no. It's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna go anywhere, Holmes. But yeah, I mean, it's completely up to him. I'm not gonna go over this whole thing. I just wanna stop right there with that. That's the one thing that he's got to stop doing, is stop talking about money. If you've been a pimp for 18 years and that caused you to have it all, why are you even going over money all the time? It makes you look a certain way, and I don't mean that in a positive way. It makes him look a certain way. Doesn't make him look in any kind of positive light. Other than DJ Akademiks boasting about the money that he has, he didn't go into details about the deal that he's doing with Spotify. He didn't go into what he said, what started the conversation about the deals with Spotify. Look at his videos. I've looked at his videos. He didn't even go into talking about how that even became a thing for him to get a deal with Spotify. He didn't even go into that. You know why? As much as I'm not no fan of Akademiks like that, I will say one thing: the nigga ain't ratchet. He ain't ratchet at all. So that's all I can say about DJ Akademiks. I ain't no fan of DJ Akademiks. I'm just saying he not ratchet. He does the whole I got this and I got that, just like some of the celebrities do. Just like some of the C-list and D-list celebrities that we see on reality TV do. He do that just like them. He don't mention nothing more. He definitely ain't getting on no YouTube video and talking about how someone needs to do a deal with him. He's not getting on no platforms and talking about how someone needs to do a deal with him. He probably leaves that for his bedroom and his shower and his iPad up on the wall or in the wall. Because, you know, you can put those things in your walls now. The iPads, you can put those in the walls just like you put TVs in the wall. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about interior design.
And guess what? Then me and him will never do it. It's got to pay up for me. I need some bread. Or how about this? You come to my channel. How about better yet? You come to my channel. We drop this shit. Whatever the fuck happens out the mixture, and I split the bread with you.
And right now, he shouldn't even be sending it on YouTube. He shouldn't even be sending it on YouTube right now. He should be saving that for talking through the deal of the interview with the entertainment lawyer that's there for him present.
I'm a real one, homie, because it's going to make bread. This is pay-per-view. Straight the fuck up. I'm a real one. I won't let you walk away without any bread. Pay for your shit first class. Run it down. You're going to do the same.
Nazus Network style pay-per-view. Oh my goodness. Nazus Network style pay-per-view.
You're going to do the same. You come on my channel. Mine. Not even no jumper. We facilitate it. And I'll make sure you get paid. Whatever that shit makes, nigga, I'll split 50% nigga residual with you. Liking you or not. Getting into it with you or not. Having a civilized conversation with you or not. Will not matter. You will still get paid.
So I'm going to fast forward since this wasn't I just wanted to go over this because I kind of, it's unbelievable that I just got through talking about him and DJ Akademiks, and then it was 19 hours ago, and then I think, because it was yesterday, like around 7 o'clock in the afternoon, Central Standard Time. I'm not in LA. I'm not Pacific Standard Time. But anyway, let's just skip over this here.
Somebody said this.
And now you want to disrespect this man and tell him you want to have sex with him and his butt? Come on, bro.
I know.
You know what? Listen. I definitely can't tell you what to do, but I have an honest request, could you please, just please leave my boy Sharp alone, give him a pass. You know what I mean?
Sharp called me the other day.
I'm gonna be real. Ain't no nigga on the West Coast, East Coast, down south ever had to give me a pass for any motherfucking thing, nigga. Yeah, run and go tell Whack that. Y'all some marks. Some of y'all some marks, homie, for real. Oh, yeah, I gotta, yeah, Whack ran it. Man, Whack ain't run shit, nigga. Nothing. I talked to Whack. Me and Whack, we cool. Our understandings are understandings, homie.
You know, Sharp wouldn't do good in reality TV. If he want to take everything to the streets and you want to act like people are just so street and they're so hood, man. They're just so street and just so hood. Oh my God, man, they're so... No, everybody ain't street and hood. Everybody ain't been in the streets for 18 years. These people have been building careers. They haven't been in the streets. All that street shit, he got to drop that. Save that for the cameras. For real. Sharp has got to really mother effing drop all that street bullshit. Save that shit for the cameras. Talking about you going to find somebody and do this. Nah, you're not going to do nothing. You in this shit for a check and for the entertainment of it. That's what you in this for. You keep backpedaling like you actually talking about some real street shit. No, you're talking about some podcasters, sir. Don't nobody give a damn about that street shit. Everybody nowadays, just like people are on the internet, everybody got cameras everywhere. It's a camera on my front door right now. It's a camera on my balcony right now. You think if I were to say anything about anybody online, I would be messed up about it when I got cameras and it's 3 9mm up in there? And my cousin is over here on the weekend? And then my man come through some nights? Big trucker comes through when he can come through? No, I don't reveal my location. You know what I'm saying? However, I'm really not scared of people. But is it for the entertainment of it? Yes, it's for the entertainment of it. This is for the entertainment. What Tommy Sotomayor does, he does it for the entertainment of it. And the truth is often said in jest. And a lot of entertainment is comedy. And yeah, I mean, he needs to stop with the whole street antics. The street antics of talking about people a certain way, like he's going to turn this internet stuff into some real all out, you can't come here in San Diego and you can't. No. Academics is not a rapper. I know these little rappers and things nowadays, like some rappers from Chicago, they can't go certain places in, you know, they can't go certain places in New York. Certain rappers from New York, they can't go certain places in Chicago because they be trying to be real gangsters in real life in real time. That's where this whole drill music comes from. These kids out here trying to be real gangsters in real time. This guy is, I don't know. I feel like he's sharp when it comes to, you know, the underground world, the street shit. Obviously, when it comes to this content creating, this podcast stuff, which is essentially content creating, this content creating game, you know, whether you're creating content for actual video or short or Twitch or Rumble or, you know, because, you know, you don't just have YouTube, you have other streaming sources out here as well, you know. But I think that he needs to understand that people who are in this for, you know, getting not just the clout off of it, people who are trying to like make a name for themselves, you know, as a non-conventional journalist, even a non-conventional content creator, which is a thing as well. You know, they're not this street shit. They're not with that. Brittany Renner ain't with no damn street shit, and neither is DJ Academics. and they're both very well known for controversial shit. They're very controversial. Sharp has elements. He has elements of controversy to him. And he needs to know how to hone in on them and use them. Those elements of controversy that he has. He's so busy trying to make it so serious. All the extra shit. All the extra shit. What? What extra shit? You got your ass on the internet. People are going to talk. What are you talking about? Extra shit. You can either respond or not respond to what people are saying. You can't sit up and start trying to like low-key threaten people. Now you're taking the entertainment out of it. You're taking the fun out of it. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? We're not in the streets for real. This is journalistic. This is podcasting. This is content creating. What are you doing?
Whack know what time it is. See, this ain't for the guppies. This ain't for the guppies, and I get that. They don't understand that shit really. You know, they run to this is what you want to believe. You want to believe, yeah, man, Sharp got pumped. Yeah. Can you believe that? Yeah, finally, man. Somebody fucking got him, man. They fucking, hey, homie, ain't nobody get shit, bitch. Ain't nobody get shit. Run and tell that.
I don't feel like he was getting punked by DJ Akademiks. I just feel like DJ Akademiks was like kind of like trying his hardest to bust Sharp's bubble, to like bust his bubble. That's what I think he was trying to do. Like DJ Akademiks was coming from a place of you some dude over on No Jumper. You just, you know what I'm saying? You're on No Jumper and you're having a conversation with Blueface about me. Like, really? Like, who are you compared to me? I think that is the type of facts that like DJ Akademiks was trying to get straight. I feel like he was trying to bust Sharp's bubble. That's what I think he was trying so hard to do. And a lot of people agreed and a lot of people disagreed. But ultimately, he was just trying to bust his bubble. Like, you're the guy on No Jumper. Because I've seen DJ Akademiks appear on BET. I've seen him appear on The Breakfast Club a few times. I've seen him appear on the Joe Budden Show. I've seen him appear on Joe Rogan. I've seen him appear on Fresh and Fit. Like, DJ Akademiks is really an American media personality, American media and content creator personality. Like, he really is that, and he's been that for over a decade. He really is that person. That's really what he is. And he is well respected in the hip hop industry, the entertainment industry. He has sat down with people like LeBron James. He has sat down with people. He sat down with Brittany Renner a couple times. He sat down with some other actors and people in the entertainment industry. He's really like he's like a black, his content creating is like, he's like being Larry King. I know a lot of y'all remember Larry King, who I don't even think he's living anymore, Larry King. But you know how he used to interview all these people? He's kind of like a ghetto Larry King / a black Larry King, kind of. That's kind of what he is. Which when you're a content creator and you can interview people and you've got the hype to be able to pretty much interview anybody. You know, you're anybody within the hip hop culture. I don't think he's interviewing nobody like Lady Gaga. He's interviewed a couple people from Beyonce's team, a couple of dancers from Beyonce's team, and that was a couple years back. That's how big of a hitter DJ Akademiks is. So you coming to that guy talking like that, you have to really be you have to really be holding some stakes in the game. And I'm not talking about pimping. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the game of content creating. I'm talking about the game of this internet stuff that he calls it, the internet stuff. I'm talking about that game. You have to really be holding some stakes in the game to be talking about him and going on. Like, as a grown man, of course he's going to disrespect people that disrespect him. But if somebody disrespect you and they don't want to apologize, I guess from what I'm hearing here, it sounds like that DJ Academics may have brought it back up to WAC 100 on Clubhouse. So I'm definitely gonna have to go review that because I don't want to just be all bad on Sharp. Like I like Sharp. Like I said, I only talk about this man because he has a lot of potential. And I think that he is pandering in a way by just being scrupulous with people who are, he's here and these people are like way up here somewhere. If you feel like they're being that disrespectful to you, let that shit go and don't even hold no conversation with them. Let them know, guess what? I might not have as much going as you, but if you want me to come to New Jersey, you can talk to my people. My people can talk to your people. You play it that way. Now that's playing it like you're bigger than what you are. My people can talk to your people. Sharp is somebody who needs to be trained. He has a lot more potential than what he knows. He has not been living up to his potential, but he has a lot more potential than what he knows. He really does. He has a lot more potential than what he knows. That's all I can say about that so far. I see a person that has a lot more potential than what they know. And they're just squandering it away, just trying to be hood and ghetto. It's like you can't be hood and ghetto all the time. You can't do that all the time. Everybody's not out to get you. Everybody's not out to snake you.
Actually, I see you, homie, trying to run a show up in New York. I see you, man, trying to do the live shows and shit. Hey, man. Congratulations to you, buddy. I see you biting. Bro. You good at what you do. Like the twist. Like you twist the narrative. You mad at shit that you be really wanting to do, so you shun on it. You shit on it. Hey, man. You got it. This is your world, bro, but it seemed like you losing the battle, dog. Let me be your conscience for you real quick, Academics. You want to be what you see people surpassing you. Not even me, right? I ain't shit. But I see niggas surpassing you, bro. You supposed to have this game under control, nigga, on lock. You should be nigga king of vlogs, nigga king of media.
Now, this is the way he needs to be talking. That right there, that's not really disrespectful, and that's not even really a reach. You have been on for 10 whole years or more. So why aren't you bigger than Joe Rogan? Why aren't you bigger than... That's the way he should be talking. That's a part of the way that he should be talking. That is a part of the way that he should be talking.
You should be everything, homie. You should be outside right now, man, and showing the people they can't fuck with you. What you got really going on, bro? You probably need to come sit down in the counseling session with me for, man, just one time. I'm going to get you right, loved one. I'm going to get you right, bro. You was down here on the West Coast, nigga. You was right there in L.A. Nigga, you could have called. You could have told niggas, hey, man, I'm out here in L.A., nigga. Tell that nigga Sharp to pull up. Nigga, I would have came anywhere, homie. We could have sat down. We could have got the interview in. We could have figured out whatever the fuck you wanted to figure out. But you going to keep my name out your mouth, bro. And you're going to stop disrespecting the culture that I come from. You're going to stop doing that, bro. I don't disrespect you. Media game, cool. You talk.
And now he's telling people again to keep his name out their mouth as if after so much time of a person not talking about, or you not talking about them, they're not going to have anything to say about you. This is where he's got to take this whole street element out of it. You can't be threatening people and telling folks that, oh, if you don't keep my name out your mouth, I'm going to do this. You can't be doing that. There's no podcaster out here that's telling folks that with that sort of assertiveness, that you need to keep your name out my mouth with that much assertiveness. No one is telling anyone that. Because if I stop talking about you, eventually you're going to stop talking about me. It's kind of how that goes in this internet shit. When people stop talking about, if I'm not talking about So Lucky, if I'm not talking about her anymore, she's going to eventually stop talking about me. She's going to eventually stop mentioning me if I'm not talking about her. And another thing, I would play if she did continue talking about me. I would just look into her real information and expose some of her real information and dare her to get street with me. Because I'm not a street person. I don't come from street black people. So, yeah. That's how that would go. And it probably wouldn't even go that far because she's a podcaster. She's doing her thing. You know what I'm saying? She's new to speaking on certain subjects, just like I'm new to it. I'm sure she would just go on with whatever she's doing. That lady has a job. She has a side hustle. She has a boyfriend. I have an ex-husband. Like, it wouldn't even go that far. Not because we're women, but because we have lives outside the cameras and outside the podcasting space. We actually have lives. People are going to talk about you, good or bad. If that man does not get that shit out of his head, he's not going to last in the podcasting, content creating business too much longer. If you want to remain underground and street, then go be underground and street. Go do that then. This ain't the underground and this ain't the streets. The only underground podcast radio show I know is Howard Stern. And he's just underground because he's off of mainstream radio. You have to tap into Sirius XM to hear his radio shows, to hear his daily shows. You have to tap into that in order to hear that. But yeah, let's keep this going because I only have a few more minutes to talk on this subject.
Talk about the game and the culture. That's something you don't even know nothing about. That's something you don't even know nothing about. You don't know nothing about, bro. You should be.
And he might want to change that if he's going to New Jersey because DJ Academics would have a really quick debunk to that. He would have a really quick rebuttal to that. So, yeah.
Cool on that one. You shouldn't even want to fuck with that.
You want to be right all the time. You need to know exactly what to say. You can't say things that people can easily rebuttal.
You got mad about a viral moment, bro, and I get it. I apologize for that, bro. For real. But anything past that, it's no holds barred, my nigga. Ain't nobody gonna bow down to you like they some bitch. Because I don't give a fuck about your content, dog. I really don't. I don't give two fucks. You want to make some money together, nigga? Let's make some money. I see you to have my name and nigga my picture in all types of clips of your shit, bruh. You been a busy bee. Nigga, come on, bruh. Like, stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit, dog. Like, what are we doing here? You want to come on my channel, bro? You want me to get you right? Get you a package together, my nigga? Like, what you need? I at least do that for you because I'm just a real nigga and I really don't feel like I owe you shit. To be real with you, homie. But I'll get you right because I'm a real nigga, homie. For real.
This is full of a lot of grandeur. This is full of a lot of grandeur. This whole little 51-minute, I'm going to call it a rant about going up to New Jersey to speak with DJ Academics and be around him and try to see where he's coming from with his little minor disrespect. You know, because at the end of the day, he's a man and he's a man. So it was disrespect on both ends. However, it's just kind of like, I don't know. Sharp is the kind of person that has to know what to say. He's the kind of person that, like I said, he needs to be trained. He needs to know what to say. If you're gonna tackle the negative issue of, oh, you disrespected me, and I feel like you disrespected me, and that's what caused me to disrespect you. If you want to have the negative undertones, You need to know how to debunk the shit that's going to be coming out of DJ Academic's mouth. Period. So I'm going to wrap this reaction up because it was typical Sharp. So, yeah.